Scott Mullins still here at South by Southwest. I've got Mr. Raphael Saadiq. Raphael, we are loving Stone Rollin' at WTMD.
Thank you.
I got to tell you, I've been a fan for many years. 100-Yard Dash was a favorite. But when I heard Stone Rollin', I hear these influences that seem to be reaching even further back than the classic funk soul and R&B that you work in. And that harmonica solo that opens the track just knocks me out. I'm hearing like Junior Wells and Little Walter. Where did that idea come from?
It actually came from Little Walter. I've been listening to a lot of Little Walter, a lot of Delta blues, and I just said this record needs a harp solo. And every morning I wake up, my baby can stand no she. I woke up making my record, listening to Little Walter, and I had to have a harmonica solo on one of the records, and that was the record.
How did you did the same thing with 100-Yard Dash. You're pulling from these older classic sounds, which I've always said sound both fresh and familiar, depending on your age. Older listeners, it sounds very familiar. Younger people, it sounds very fresh. How do you think younger listeners are going to react to something as old as Little Walter influences?
I think it has a spirit to it, and I think if it gets inside of you, you can't help but move to it. So I like to take that route, whatever feels great, and that's why I call the record Stone Rollin'. Like you're throwing the dice on the table all the time, but I like to gamble on myself, so I'm okay with that. I think they'll get it.
Did you grow up exposed to that music, or were you a blues fan?
I grew up with the Thriller's Gum. My mom used to play a lot of B.B. King. Dad used to play a lot of Albert King, and a lot of Bobby Blue Bland.
Nice.
In the house. A lot of O.B. Wright.
Some of that deep Southern soul.
Yes.
If you've got a boyfriend